The journey back to inner truth. Living truthfully is a forgotten art. An art that does not demand extraordinary talents, but simply the courage to abandon vulgar feelings. It is not brilliant intelligence or rare skill that makes someone an authentic being, but the simplicity of a heart that strips away its masks. When the worries that disturb are set aside, when the noise of the mind is removed, the soul naturally approaches the realm of the wise. Within each person lies a book of truth, written by existence itself. But this book is incomplete, with pages torn by time and worldly desires. Deep within the spirit, there is a pure and eternal melody, but its chords are muffled by the songs and dances of illusion. The true quest for virtue is to erase the deceptive shine of external things and dive into the root of all, reaching the origin of our innermost nature. Only then, says the ancient teaching, can true learning be born. Life, when chained to desires, feels like a heavy burden, an arduous crossing. Those enslaved by passions believe life is cruel, but those who find the dwelling of knowledge within themselves realize that life, in its essence, is good and luminous. The secret lies in recognizing the source of affliction and eliminating it. Thus, the spirit finds peace, like a lake that calms after a storm. By understanding the roots of true joy, one draws closer to the golden gates of wisdom. The path also demands control over extreme emotions. Presumption and arrogance are abysses. Those who avoid them cultivate serene and healthy attitudes. Desires and delusions sprout from improper thoughts. Letting them go allows true nature to shine without veils. The heart, to be free, must not be burdened with desires. Only an empty heart can welcome the light of reason. Yet it must not be empty of substance. It must be filled with virtues so that temptations find no place to dwell. By abandoning the desires for power and wealth, we free ourselves from the traps of the world. Further still, by extracting rigid and superficial moral attachments from the heart, we enter the realm of true wisdom, a wisdom born from inner freedom. When the mind wanders and chases after desires, it must be gently called back. Upon noticing impure thoughts, we must capture and dissolve them, like cloud dissolving in a clear sky. This is a precious moment. There can be no haste or negligence. Every corrected thought is a small victory over ignorance. When rage ignites like a violent fire and desires boil like water, even knowing it is wrong, something still pushes toward error. But if, at that instant, awareness arises like a sudden light, the inner demon can transform into a wise master. The problem is not merely the existence of desires, but the lack of perception and willpower. Perception is the rare pearl that reveals the hidden ghosts of the mind. Willpower is the sword that drives them away. Lust devours like a wildfire through dry grass, yet reflecting on its futility, turns its flames to ashes. Material ambition is as sweet as honey, but a single thought on its dangers can make the sweetness lose its taste. True freedom is mastery over impulses, not their forced suppression. It is to look temptation in the face, understand it, and let it dissipate like mist under the sun. Without rain, wind, flowers and willows, nature would not exist. Likewise, without feelings, longings, preferences and habits, the mind as we know it would not exist. The secret, however, is to be the master of these inner forces, not their slave. Those who control their tendencies do not become cold or empty, but are instead inspired by heaven. Their thoughts move in balance, like a gentle dance between heaven and earth. When the winds of the mind are calm and the waves of emotion are serene, the true condition of human life can be contemplated. Eating simply and speaking little is not a sacrifice. It is a return to essence, a way of opening space to know the root of one's own heart. True life does not demand grand deeds or rare talents. It asks only for the courage to abandon what is vulgar and external, to silence the mind's incessant noise, and to turn inward. In the depths of the heart, the book of truth awaits to be read once more. The forgotten melody of existence yearns to be heard. May each step in the world be as light as a breeze, and each thought as clear as water. Thus we return to what we have always been, a living expression of eternal harmony. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more tips like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.